If you guys have never heard of human benchmark before, it's basically all these like weird little memory, brain exercises, some gaming exercises. You try to get like the best score possible. It's called human benchmark. They can test your reaction time. There's like an aim trainer. So I could just show all of you guys these real quick. It's super fun. It gives you like a percentile of score. It gives you like stats to work towards improving. It's pretty cool. So the aim trainer, you just try to click all 30 targets as quickly as you possibly can. So obviously the better aim that you have, the better you're going to be able to do with this. My record is, or my average score, I guess I should say, is 345 milliseconds. So that's the average time between clicking each target. So the lower the number, the better your score. And you obviously only want to save scores that are better than the score on your dashboard. That way it'll bring your average further down, right? Or make your average better. Average score of 345 on Aim Trainer. Don't want to brag, but that is a 97th percentile. Kind of insane. The reaction time one, 161 milliseconds. That's a little skewed. My reaction time is a little bit worse than that, but 161. I have gotten lucky sometimes, like clicking some stuff super early. The chimp test one, this one is hard. This one, I can't get over. Like when I first took this, I think my average score on chimp test was like 9, 8, or 9. And the percentile for that is like in top like 17%. It's really, really bad. But chimp test, this one's interesting. Click the squares in order according to their numbers. So this first one's really easy. Just 1, 2, 1, 2, hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I not clicking? So now though, once you click 1, it'll make all the other squares disappear. So you've got to remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got to remember the order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course it increases by one number each time. And so you're given as much time as you want to stare at it, and you could technically cheat and, screenshot it or whatever, but I don't think anybody actually does that. So that's basically what the exercise is. It's pretty cool. Once it gets like after 10, that's when I find it really, really difficult. I really can't do any better than that, but you just kind of stare at it and try to remember the order, because as soon as you click 1, all the numbers disappear. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, okay, I already messed up. Okay, so I'm not gonna save that score, but you guys get the idea. Okay, so the chimp test one, that one's fun. The typing one, 75 words per minute, that's nothing special. I honestly don't believe that that's 85 percentile. I feel like it's 75 words per minute, it's kind of slow. I'm not a very fast typer by any means. But that's the typing one. The verbal memory one, this one's kind of cool. So you'll be shown words one at a time, and if you've already seen the word in the list that it's giving you one at a time, then you click seen or you click new. So it's basically like how many words can you keep in your short-term memory. So decorations, that's a new word. Redride is a new word. Decorations, I just saw that one, so that one's seen. Beltline, new. Whip, new. Estonians, new. Seen, new. Oh, I had seen that one. Seen, labeler. I think that's new. Just saw that one. Saw that one. That one's new. Seen, new. Okay, my high score. You're given 3 times to fail before it saves your score. And so each word adds an additional point. My average score on that is 71. I promise. I know I'm performing really horribly on stream, but trust me, these scores are accurate. Then there's a visual memory one. These the visual memory and the sequence memory are by far my favorite, even though they're like really low in terms of like my score and my percentile. But the visual memory ones, this one's really, really cool. So basically what it'll do is it'll flash you squares on a grid, and you'll have to click the ones that it just flashed for you. And so it'll get more complex because the grid will get bigger. So right now it's a 4x4. I think it goes to a 5x5 right after this. Or no, after this next one, I think it goes to a 5x5. So it'll just get more and more complex. And so they'll be spread out, and you'll have to remember in a really short period of time where all the squares are. And this is one that I really had to work at. I was not great with this one when I first started playing, but this one's really, really fun. Shoot, I was going to say, I did not get a good look at that one. Okay, that one I kind of remembered. Again, you're given like 3 lives on this too. All right, so we're on level 11. Okay, I couldn't remember that one either. Okay, so I got a score of 11 on that one. That's not too bad, but my record on the visual memory one is 14. Or I should say my average score is 14. 14 is definitely the highest I've been able to get to, though. I haven't been able to go up any higher than that. The number memory one, I won't bore you guys with this one because this one takes a while. But basically, it shows you one number every time on each level, and the number gets 1 digit longer each time. And so these are just kind of like fun brain games. And so I've been enjoying just like hopping on this. It's sort of a way to like wake me up, I think, in a way. You play a couple of these like when you wake up in the morning, like when I get on my PC, and they're kind of just fun. You kind of get your brain cooking a little bit. The sequence memory one, this one's cool. So it gets, the pattern gets 1 block longer each time. The grid size doesn't increase, but the pattern gets 1 block longer. And this one I'm not great at. As you saw on my dashboard, it's my lowest ranked one. Once you start getting up to like 10, that's hard for me. Yeah, see, even right now, this is hard. I forgot. So it's kind of like Simon Says, essentially. And that one's really, really fun. My score on that one's only 11.4. That's 72 percentile. But yeah, so these games are really fun. I've been absolutely obsessed with these. I've been, working on just playing it for like the last little less than a week and just like saving all of my scores and trying to slowly improve on it. So it's really fun. If you guys want to give it a shot, just Human Benchmark, make an account and then only save your best scores. And it's kind of fun. It's sort of a fun way to like get your brain working and try to improve on some of these exercises. The reaction time one, 161 milliseconds. You just click right when it turns green. I think getting less than 200 milliseconds is good. I think that's like the average, like the human average or whatever. So I just got 179. That one's pretty fun. So you're supposed to click right when it turns green. The average reacting time is 273 milliseconds actually. And they give you some cool information here about your computer, and your monitor can sometimes add latency, sometimes up to 10 to 50 milliseconds. Cool little brain exercises. I encourage you guys to give it a shot, and then let me know like what your scores are on some of these. I find it fun just to slowly try to improve and kind of flex these a little bit. So something you guys give a shot if you want. Humanbenchmark.com. Pretty cool.